He is the most booked, busy, and blessed drummer in Cape Town. The king of the drums, straight out of my hometown, 7945. It's Envy Funk. Hello, sir.
Hey, Jamie. Yo. Yes, definitely the blessed side.
You are the most, you are busy.
100%.
You are so
It's hard work, man. I think it's just a lot of people just think that they see the bookings, they see, in this city, that city, but it's a lot of work. We put in literally a lot of work, so that's what I can say. I'm grateful and I'm blessed, and thank you for having me.
My pleasure. You have been, like you say, hard work, putting in the work for a very long time. It
10 years this year. It's 10 years of Envy Funk. I'm so excited. It's been 10 years of your literally hard work. It's crazy.
Take us back to the very beginning, because did you always know you'd end up as Cape Town's biggest, best drummer, the man that
I'm not the best drummer. I'm probably I consider myself as a performing artist. Like, I'm not the best drummer. I always say I'm quite average, very average. But I just think I have a gift, man, and I use my talents to my advantage, and that's Envy Funk, I saw a gap in the market with this crisis, this opportunity, and that was me. Started 10 years ago, Soul Candy. I'm so tired of telling the story. I was in high school.
You don't ever get tired of telling your story, okay?
I'm saying, like, I feel like I've done so many interviews in the past, like, 2 weeks. I'm like, I don't want to say this again. Okay, I'll say this. So I started, grew up in Parkwood Retreat. I was at High Park Primary, then went to Livingston High School. Amper hebben jullie. We zijn bielen. Amper. And just fortunate enough that my father could, give me a better opportunity, put me in a nicer school. So I was at Livingston. Did music all my life in school, in high school. I majored in drumming. And then I don't know how I came up with, I think track, there's this thing called track the drop. And then I saw someone play with it around, and I was like, I need this app. And then I got it on my laptop and I started mixing music, and I was like, yo, crazy. And I used to listen to a lot of like house music, like back then, like Black Coffee, Black Motion, a lot of tribal drumming stuff. So I was into that. Uhuru, when my Porisa then was still there. So it was amazing that I was always into the unorthodox side of house music. And then I was always the one DJing to my homies in my bedroom. And then I was like, nah, man, I want to like do all this, and like, for the Sweet 16. I got a little controller, Cash Crusaders boxes. Like, goed. Ja, goed is ook groot. But yeah, it was so soft, but okay. Got that, and I used to be the DJ in school. Played the Sweet 16s, and then that's how it started. And then matric, I really wanted to take it serious. Before the whole what you want to study kind of thing came, I was like, I really want to just see if I can do this, like, on the professional aspect. We did some research. My father found out that there was Soul Candy in Greenpoint, literally just down the road. And then we got accepted there. My parents had to write like a letter to the principal asking if I can leave off the second interval on a Monday, every Monday, to take a train from Claremont Station to town. And I had to walk right up. Last class ends, had to walk back with my lecturer. Hopefully to catch the last train to Retreat Station. My father would wait for me there. So, that's how it started. And then the way I used to DJ. And then our last lecturer, theory lecture was basically, and this, I love by these words. They said that use your talents to your advantage in life. There's a billion DJs out there. What is going to make you different to everyone out there? And I was like, hey, ish, man. I'm a drummer, man. I'm a drummer. And it's like, I know Black Motion is doing this thing, but they too. But I've never seen anyone,
represent do it by
just do it by himself. And it's like, let me try this thing. And then we called the lady up in East River. She had a pub. We knew her. Went there, got a little bongo, crash, and then started playing. And I saw phones. Me and my best friend Dalen. Then the phones came out, and we were like, yo, we gone.
This is it.
We're like, yo, we gone. And ever since that, I've always been a student trying to always just do better,
I know you say you don't want to keep repeating the story. I didn't know that at all. So funny story is I met you a couple of years ago and I remember hearing you for the first time. It was an outdoor party. It was at Havana. It was a Havana street club party. It was an open street party. I remember.
It was first Thursday thing.
It was first Thursdays.
Yeah.
And I wasn't even in the industry yet. And I remember
That's
you playing.
crazy.
I wasn't even in the industry yet at all. So I was literally like a groupie there. I was like, who's this guy? And like, you don't know Envy Funk? Because remember, at that point, I wasn't in Cape Town. I was still on cruise ships. And it's like, who is this guy? They're like, that's Envy Funk. You have never heard him? I'm like, nah.
Stays down here, road also.
And then people were like, this guy's from Retreat. I'm like, no, I'm from Retreat. I would know this guy. And so that's the first time I heard you. And to see you just grow and really, last week I messaged his mans and I'm like, hey, listen, can we do a little thing? And he's like, I'm sorry, I'm going to have a meeting with the board. I was like, excuse me, so what? That is the level that you're on right now. But the one thing you also mentioned was one of your best friends, Dale. And that's what I love about you is that, yes, you coming up in the industry and yes, you're making a name for yourself, but you also... You're bringing up the people that was with you from the very beginning, and that is so important, right?
I wouldn't say bringing up. I think that, they were always there. You know, I think our journey is so amazing that with everything that we do, besides like being in Bifang, when we come back to what we really do on a daily basis, and that's trying to be a role model, inspiration for our kids out there. And then I feel like with Dale especially, like he's been there since like day one. I wouldn't say I brought him up, he's always been there. He used to manage me for like I think it was like 5 years, and then it just became a lot, you know. But I feel like I always say like I'm not in the position to force to go out there and make friends. I have a group of friends that's been there all the years, genuine, you know. Necessarily don't need to all be artists, whatever, but the fact that we can come in each other's spaces and leave there so inspired, wanting to do better, and I think that it's what my friendship is with my personal friends. So yeah, that's who we are. I wouldn't say I brought them up. I think they've always been there.
Not a bringing up in that sense, but almost like you guys were together
Since
from day one. Like you guys came in this
100%.
together from day one, and now here you are being able to celebrate the milestones that each of you have reached in your respective careers,
100%.
right? But there's so much power in collaboration as well, coming together and celebrating that. But there's also a lot of sometimes just a lot of like back and forth with collaborations. Do you find the good side in partnering together, or is it sometimes where you're just like, you know what, I don't actually collaborate with a lot of people?
I've learned it the hard way though, trying to help out people especially. So I think that I took it in from of course like the failures, not the negativities that came with it. I think that it's best that we just all stay in our own lane. I always say, like, even with like Alex and stuff, I'm always inspired by what people are doing, you know, or the great things they are doing. I don't necessarily need to be there, but that is also the help that you can offer to people is by your greatness. So that's why I work hard every single day. I don't necessarily need to be there for someone, but if they can just see how hard we work and the things that we are achieving, just to show them that that this is actually possible if you actually just, you know, put in that work. So when it comes to like collaborations and helping someone physically, I feel like that is my purpose, just to stay in my lane, work as hard as I can and be great, and just show someone like, if I can do it, coming from that retreat that I love so much,
man,
you know, it's possible for you too. So that's when my take on these things. I try not to. I don't like stepping on people's feet and stuff like that. So I just stay in my little circle and be great and just let our inspiration be our voice, our greatness, basically. Yeah. So that's.
Hear you. 10 years is, I'm sure, so much lessons that you've learned. Just recently, Lizzo made like a statement and said she's quitting the industry because she's just been bullied online. People's not respecting her craft. She came into the industry. She came in as a performing artist, and now she's getting bullied and people is tearing her apart. Was there ever a time in your career where you said, you know what, I want to quit because I can't deal with the other side of all of this?
It's very hard. There's a lot of times where I feel the same. There's days where I feel like just throwing the towel in and like, this is so unfair, you know. But then yeah, there's just a thing that joy comes in the morning, you know. And with my faith, you know, and in a believer in Jesus Christ, I think that it's been the pillar. He's been the center of it all these times where I was like, nah, man, I can't do this. Took so much else, but you know, consistently I'm just coming back and trying to be strong and creative. So I think it's just I have my faith, you know. I'm prayed up, I'm in the Word. I'm consistently just relying on Him to come through for me, because there's times where I don't have the answers. There's times where I'm turning my back and there's no one to hold, to speak to, but I can just fall on my knees and then I'm strengthened, you know. So that is me. That is where my strength comes from, because I've been through a lot of situations where I wanted to throw a towel in, you know, and just give it up and just try to live an ordinary life. And then God keeps reminding me that my purpose is greater, you know, and then it keeps me going. So yeah, that's just where I'm at when it comes to giving up. And so yeah, He's reminded me that that I'm here for a reason, you know. And even in my darkest days, like, just get up and keep going. So yeah, I'm very intact with my faith, especially the past 2 years. I grew closer to God a lot, you know. So
what was the turning point? What was the come to Jesus moment?
No, there were there's been a few situations where like I was really like, yo, nah, man. I went through this thing, you know, I wanted to show people I'm this bro and that bro, I'm this that, there's no one like me, but bro, life just humbled me so much, and I felt like I opened my eyes, you know, because I felt like I'm representing, and I'm being watched by these kids that want to be an envy funk. I'm probably not the biggest artist, but I have a huge impact on the youth, you know, and I had to, like, for myself, change that, and for them, because I didn't want to be that bro that is, you know.
Yeah. So
now I live by faith. I move, I work hard, just show them that, you know, greatness, even if you're in that sunkoki, if you're in that windy house, even if you're in that mansion, if there's something that you want to become in life, you can truly do it through hard work. You know, I feel hard work. I feel like our people also don't lack the talent.
Absolutely not. Come on, it's
just the knowledge, the work ethic. You know, that's very important. 100%. Someone gave me an opportunity, and then I'm grateful for that for today. And I took it with both hands. I know what it is not to have a single follower, but to be so hungry to like, yo guys, I need to be on this lineup show, and for people just to be like, and that's how my following grew, because I was so hungry to just be. Us, Alex, even me and Alex, we came from there was times where we used to call ourselves the two creatives. I said, Alex, man, come in, don't work for this bro anymore. You are better than this. Let's move. Every show, Alex shoots the video with drop, and it just became a thing. Like, but just simple things like that, man. I feel like like we come from situations, but that is not the best. But we understand that we need to work hard, do the research, you know, ask the questions. The talent is not the problem. We are sharp, man. You know, it's just, and I feel like if we can give that to someone else, even you don't necessarily need to just take that person by the hand, but just show them, here's an opportunity, here's a workshop, here's this, here's that. But it's what you want to do with it. So I feel that's my purpose. And me giving in, it wasn't going to happen. I feel like I need to start preaching, and I need to be there for the youth, man. That's my purpose. There's a lot of kids that look up to me now, and I feel like I have a job to just show them that it is possible.
No, I hear you. But also in this space, and you're speaking about it now, you have a lot of responsibility because you have a platform, because you have people that's out there watching you and being inspired by you. Does it often come with a lot of pressure to be that way, to be like, you know what, I have to inspire, I have to go, you're a hard-working person.
100%. It really comes with, it's a lot of pressure. But I feel like if you pressure, it's not so much pressure if it's your purpose, you know. If it's the reason why you're doing it, if it has that pure identity, I don't think it's a lot of pressure. It makes me better also, man. It's like a catch-22 situation. I need to go hard to make sure that they know, you know. So it's cool. Like, I love it, I enjoy it, and I also find a lot of inspiration by people doing great things. So that pushes me also. So me wanting to go hard every day is a choice. I do it not because I have to, because I enjoy it. I enjoy wanting to be better. I enjoy wanting to change my situation, not for myself, my family, but for everyone out there and everyone around me also. So yeah.
Do you sleep? Because, man, I will be on the gram at 2 o'clock and I'm like, Envy Funk is playing in Saldanha. Then he's here. Then he's at City FC. I'm just like, this man is booked and busy and you must be tired.
My driver was actually that I was like, hey, Chief, we just hit 1,000 kilometers and it's our second gig for the day. We still have to go back to Worcester, come back to Tableview. So it was crazy. I do sleep. I try to maintain a balanced lifestyle. Very important, Gym, play my doggies, walk my doggies, my Han, church,
Your
mom,
Han?
dad. Yeah.
Oh, grrr. What about the Han? Because I've been seeing a little summer. Just like a...
Is that the thing?
What is that all about? It's fairly new, so you are protecting it, or are you out there? What is the situation?
Yeah, fairly enough. I think I am protecting it. I've been through a lot of situations. Not a lot of situations.
Like,
no, don't even do that one. Not a lot of situations. I just feel like I want to protect this one and do it the right way, I think like even the way we met was so organically.
Tell me, I like the story. Tell me.
Like, like you want to go out there and like I'm into certain hand or a little bunda and what we have this thing. We know what we want out of a woman, but I think but this happened so organically, I was never into it, but like when our paths cross, it was like
In the club? Did you meet in the club?
No. Ooh, money faro.
You can find love in the club, are you sure? No.
Nah, I don't think
Not
so.
me. Like, I don't know. No, you've never found love in the club before you met your Han?
Nah. Have I met the Han in the club before? Nah.
I'm sure. He was like, Envy Funk, king of the drums.
Nah, I'm saying like...
And then boom. Flash.
Nah, like just, I think like it wasn't the club, it was very organically. And it's crazy, like even like in the situation we are right now, just, like this is amazing. Like love is loving,
You're romantic. I saw you did a whole picnic.
And winter's coming up and all that
cuddle
stuff.
season. So please, are we going to have Envy Funk babies at this point?
I want like...
Do you want kids?
I'm going to start soon, but do it the right way. Get married ASAP.
Is that an exclusive that you might be getting engaged? Just give us some tea, yeah, sir. How long has it been?
I don't know. Yeah, like we finished 3 months.
Okay, so fairly new.
Dating. Yeah, fairly new. But if you know, you know. So for 6 months, alles. December.
Not in December.
I'm joking.
Having a baby in December is wild because
No.
do you understand?
But I want to do it the right way, man. I always say like I said like with my next relationship, this was like before I got it, I always told myself I want to be the best financially, mentally, everything. And when I was still working on it, like God just reminded me what you want and what I want for you is 2 different things, because it just shows that then again I had this whole model figure that, and then God just places you with
the person that you need.
Yeah. So that's the tea.
That's the tea. I love
now
that.
Let's have the cake.
Is that where you find yourself? Because sisters, rather, because she's not the cake. Please,
yeah, cake is hectic now.
Yeah, but the cake is hectic. But is that where you find yourself now, like spiritually, financially, just mentally in a good space?
I'm in a good space. I feel also like I have the right people around me. I also want them. Like, my thing is just like, I think someone told me that if you really want to be great, you can only be the great. You're gonna be the only great one in your circle and in your team especially. So that's why I push my team to like become the best that I can be. You can ask them, like I push them daily for my content thing to my management. I'm like, hey chief, even to my drive, I'm like, guys,
empower yourself.
You have a van, this thing needs to be, you to start your own transport company, you need to, you have some clients and everything, like. So I feel like we on that path now where everyone just living in the greatness, and that makes us this unity, this great bundle, so that's where I'm at now. I just feel like, but I still have a lot to do, and I'm excited for the journey ahead, especially with this year.
What's
There's a lot of things that there's a lot of boundaries I want to break, like there's a lot of things like challenges that people are saying are impossible, but I have faith that we can achieve it, especially for the youth and the impact that we're going to have for the kids. I want to start a creative hub in my community, because I feel like
let's do it.
I'm in the arts and culture
Let's
space.
do it.
I feel like there's everything. There's this school, there's that school, there's DSI, but the creative doesn't have that space to go to. Where that's why I say we don't lack the talent. If we can just put the talent in the space where they can be fed with information that they are gonna be, we're gonna be sharp.
Sometimes knowledge is so much power. It's just sitting in the right spaces and
100%.
listening and surrounding yourself with people that has been there before, that has given, like you and I, given us the opportunity to be here today and celebrate 10 years in the industry. What does the next 10 years look like for you? I mean, you are a man of faith. And so if you have to say, Lord, this, besides a creative hub in the community, is there anything that you feel like I still haven't achieved that, and that's the one goal in mind?
There's definitely a lot that I want to do in the next 10 years. I think like I know my purpose now. I don't want to win a Grammy, or my strength is in my performance, and my strength is in and with that, a lot of kids are inspired by seeing the great things that we do on stage. So that is my strength, and I feel like I just want to do Europe. I was even thinking of moving that side.
The euro is going to be brutal to the rand, but go forth, babe.
But also there's opportunities for me that side, basically, with regards to a record label deal and stuff like that. And that consists of me moving over. So there's a lot of things to consider. But, and in fashion also.
Where's my tracksuit? I have to see Robin Peters. The cool people are repping the NBA. No, I'm joking, but it looks super cool.
Yeah, I'm coming with a big fashion game also. Hopefully, I want to open 2 stores this side, Access Park, Canal Hawk. I think that's what I want to achieve this year. And then from an outreach point of view, I think there's so many great things that we're about to do for the people, with our feeding, for the youth, our school stores. I'm just excited to live in my purpose, man, for the next 10 years, maybe 20 years, So, yeah.
Don't limit it. Don't
Yeah,
limit it.
100%.
There's so much more that you are still going to do. I'm so proud of you. If
Thank
no one's
you.
told you that in the last 10 years, in the last few weeks, you have been amazing. Does it ever feel surreal to you when you go into any place where you're playing and people are screaming your songs? I remember at one point, my entire For You page was just King of the Dubs, and I was like, Envy Funk is coming out of my ears already, but it was insane. And there was that moment when I realized you are the tea, you are the trend, you are the moment. You've worked, you've put in the work, and you've continued to grow and evolved and opened up spaces again
100%.
for other people as well. Does it feel surreal to you at all?
It does. It's just I'm humbled I'm humbled by the love, man. It's just when people go write an exam and hey, you chief, you passed, and it's really when I put so much hard work in it and people just showing me that love, I really appreciate it. And I'm humbled. It's just certification that what you're doing is amazing. You touching people's souls. And I don't have anything negative on my brand. It's just pure, it's just enjoyment, When people see me, it's colorful. It's people see it's happiness. It's dancing. It's just amazing and so humbling that people can actually go crazy when they hear King of the Drum.
Yeah. Oh my word! I love it. I love it.
But I'm blessed, man. I'm humbled. It just makes me want to work harder, and to reach more people. So if you don't know me, I need to get hard to make sure that that person know what that kid is doing and where he comes from.
Which is so important. You speak a lot about inspiring the youth, and that is exactly why I created this space right now for people to watch this and be inspired and know where you started, because a lot of people think it was overnight. You just put out one song and there you were, overnight success. You were industry plant, or all of these things. That is what people assume. So if you had, and you have the platform now to tell people, listen, if I can do it, or what would be that one word of advice that you've learned in the past 10 years and it's something that you want to leave with the youth of today?
I think it all boils down to how bad you really want this thing. And then again, I always say the talent is not an issue. these opportunities, but how bad do you really want it? I wanted it so bad. And every day I want it bad. I wake up, I make sure if I don't know, I ask. If I don't know, there's Google. I phone, I email. If like it's just that extra step, and that is greatness. Greatness is the extra step. It's not just the okay, no one's responding to me, sharp, it's not for me. It's how bad do you really want it? Whether you're an artist, a radio presenter, graphic designer, taxi driver, how bad do you really want it? And I think that is greatness. That the extra mile you go for yourself, for your family, for everyone that you can touch just close to you, and let them just, love over your greatness is how bad you really want. Like, I'll leave you with that. Like, wake up every day and become a bully. Make sure you chase that thing. It's possible. You are capable, bro. Anyone is capable.
I'm so glad I had this because, again, I don't get to see this side of you on socials. We never get to connect on this level where I can actually hear your story, hear just how grateful you are for everything that's happened in your life. But 100%. Before you do leave, we do have some rapid fire questions to ask you, okay? Quick, easy. We're going to let you go because I know you need to get back to your sleep. You probably have 20 gigs for this week or tonight. How many gigs do you have for this week?
Nah, like 3.
A day?
Light. Some light stuff.
You let you sound
but
like
traveling is like 3 different cities, so yeah.
Booked and busy and stamping international passport this year. It's a great season. So listen, what is your favorite movie quote?
Yo, what is that? Are you not entertained? Is that a movie? That's a movie, eh?
What movie is that?
I don't know what movie is that, but I always have this quote. Are you not entertained? I love wrestling also, so there's a lot of if you smell what the Rock.
It's cooking.
Yeah.
Oh,
but are you not entertained? So yeah, that's my favorite. I always have this. Yeah. That's me.
That's it. If you could switch lives with anyone for a day, who would be?
Yo, that is a dope question. Who would it be? Probably my father.
Really?
I want to see what he goes through on a daily,
like how he wakes up in the morning?
And when he's at work, how he and also with him being a pastor, I would want to experience.
Oh, your dad, you a pastor's kid?
I am.
Okay.
So, hey, why are you so quiet there also?
Pastor's kid, yeah. All of the pastor's kids.
Either way, but I would probably my father. He's my inspiration. One of my biggest inspiration, for everything that he's done for us, the extra miles. It's just not being, what would it be like being that for someone, for a kid? I want to step into my father's shoes with swap it out.
Was there ever a moment your dad said, listen, you don't play in the secular places all the time? I mean, sometimes I actually heard you play gospel not too long ago, a little beat for some gospel, and that's what you do. Was there ever a moment where you said, listen, you got to choose between the clubs and the church, or?
Nah. That's why I'm grateful for my parents. They really just held my hand while walking this path, Never charged me, but always saw the impact that I have on people. And it's not like I'm still in church, of course. I'm still about, a lot of people say they make it and they're like, I've started in church, I'm still in church, until this day. So my parents has been my pure foundation to who I am today, either spiritually, financially, mentally. They've said it, and I can say I'm proud to be Nanny and Nathan's child.
Oh no, mama. What's your guilty pleasure TV show?
I laugh, eh?
Oh.
I love Impractical Jokers.
What is Impractical Jokers?
You don't know?
No.
Bro, come on.
What is Impractical Jokers?
We need to put you on. As these 4 friends, and they do these days and they have to do it, and it's amazing.
Like Jackass.
Not similar that, but Jackass. It's from a reality point of view. It's dope. I love it. That's me on my couch chilling, and I can pass all day.
Okay,
basically.
I'll go check it out.
Yeah.
What is your favorite app on your phone? Say the Bible app.
I actually just upgraded my. Now I'm paying. Hey, why are we paying subscriptions for the Bible app? Come
Listen,
on.
Jesus paid the price already. Please, it's free.
Ons betalen so zoveel tiendes. Nou moet ons nog.
I can't.
favorite app, I think probably like CapCut. I'm into like editing. Like random. I don't post it, but how like if I'm traveling or be out in the day, I'd like take photos and see like how I can, edit something. Be like, yo, I have like 80p now, So probably CapCut. I love and watching, CapCut, YouTube. Let's do YouTube, yeah.
Just a world of so many
It's
things
amazing.
that you can
And
learn
again,
from.
the knowledge,
What is your favorite childhood memory?
That's dope. I think it used to be like Ivy Road, Parkwood, and then it used to be like this broken mattress opposite on the field with my mom. And then my cousins used to shoot these bickies and stuff. And that used to be, I miss those times,
Simple times.
And it was just like me and my cousins, we all so close, at that time. And now everyone's grown, their families. But just like that simple memory on a field, dusty field in Parkwood with a broken mattress. I don't know where the mattress comes from. But we were able to, shoot bickies there. That was amazing. That's my favorite childhood memory, yeah.
Was there ever a time that you used your mom's pots to cup a beat?
Actually, not, eh?
Really?
That's crazy because a lot of people would say, I don't think I was that drummer that young.
Okay.
Because my father always used to we went to drumming school. So it was music all over with us in church. So there wasn't, for me, there wasn't an opportunity to actually I need to take out a pot. Basically, so nah.
Okay, so the last one for you, right? You spoke about fashion and everything. What is something that you're passionate about outside drumming and the creative space?
It's the youth, man. I think my purpose is to be something for the youth. I grew up where there wasn't lots of role models, and with me being a role model right now, I stand firmly in taking that role for the youth. Just trying to be a positive role model for them. So I think that's, besides everything else, that is purely what I stand for. Is someone can say in my community, hey, Envy Funk is from here, and one day I want to be like him, if not better. So I never had that growing up, and now I'm that guy for the kids in our community and many other communities. So that is my purpose, basically.
Listen, God bless and everything of the best in this.
Appreciate you.
chapter.
Same to you. I see you rocking. You're rocking.
We have to.
Can't be bad. What?
Come
You just
on now. Come on
take
now.
me there. I'm so proud of you, and thank you
you.
also because I was actually having a conversation with someone at the education department when I spoke at this career day, and also like females, and. I can say I know where Jamie Thornburg coming from. She's doing, and that's amazing that we can actually identify greatness, especially for colored excellence is what we stand for. So I'm so proud of you. I wish you all of the best.
Blessings.
It's only the beginning. You think that you're rocking, but it's only the beginning. You're still gonna do amazing things. Just keep on going.
Listen, this is not about me. This is all about you. But thank you. I appreciate that. I receive that. And good luck to you and the team for this year. All of the blessings. We'll see you. It is the king of the drums.
Basha.
Big Funk.